Hi friends, how are you all? Um, Good afternoon and welcome. So, I wanted to just come on here and share some of the tips that we do when we feel under the weather because of it's that time of the year where a lot of yuckiness goes around us and we wanna just take care of ourselves and our kids the best way possible. So I wanna share some of things that we have been doing for past 1.5 years, and it has made us from scared parents to empowered and confident parents. So it's just 180 degrees for us, and I just wanted to share that with you. Now, before I tell you what we do, I just want you to know that this is simply me sharing my experiences and uh, that what works for us and how we use these things. It's just to inspire you and just to share these experiences with you. You do you, whatever you feel comfortable with, but I just want you to know that nature is so amazing. I always believed in power of nature, but I had no idea that it was this powerful until uh, just recently that we have been experiencing again and again. So what we do, so knock on wood, since past 1.5 years we haven't, I personally haven't been sick that I had to miss anything because of that. So that's a big deal for me. And for my daughter, the biggest deal is that we haven't had to give her antibiotics. So it has its own place. Like I said, modern medicine is amazing. Because of that, I'm alive today, and because of that, I have a baby today. So there is like no denying in that. But nature is awesome too, and I just wanted to talk about that. So we have been able to stay as like never. I have never been healthier. And so how do we do that, right? When we feel we are under the weather, the first thing what happens with us is we feel that tickle in the throat, and we know that something is coming. And right at that moment we start taking this amazing oil. This is called thieves. If you have never heard of it, what it is a mix of cloves, cinnamon, rosemary, lemon, and I think eucalyptus. So it's a combination of a blend of all these oils, and it's so powerful against the microbes that it takes care of that stuff. So what we do, we diffuse it. When we diffuse it, it kills the airborne bacteria. And then we take it right under the tongue, like just like that. We just take it, couple of drops, just like that, right under the tongue, not on the tongue. On the tongue, it is going to burn because it has clove and cinnamon, which are like hot oils. But under the tongue, it goes right to the throat, and I take a sip of water on top of that to just take it all down. Now this is like, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, there are alternatives, and I'm going to talk about that. But this is our number one way of using this thieves oil. My husband loves doing it, I love doing it, all my friends whom I told about this, they all do this way, and they just love doing that because it just soothes the throat right there, right then, because it's localized, it's going through it is touching that area, and just taking care of those microbes for us. So we love doing that. Other way to use this is I make a syrup for my daughter, because she wouldn't be able to tell us when she's hurting her throat, or she wouldn't know that that's the sign of her coming down with something. So in her case, it goes a little bit beyond that before we know we need to take care of it. So what we do, we make a syrup with honey, raw honey, raw local honey, and then we put a couple of drops of thieves, a couple of drops of lemon, a couple of drops of frankincense, and if it's night time, a couple of drops of lavender, and we mix it all together and have her drink it. It soothes right there, and just she feels really, it helps her a lot. Another way of doing this is making a thieves tea. So take a cup of warm water, put some honey in it, raw honey, then 2 drops of thieves, 2 drops of lemon, and if you can take these two, then you can add those two too, but these two should do it, and just sip it throughout the time, and just it will soothe the throat. And we love doing that when we feel anything we are coming down with. Then for everyday support for my daughter, what I would do, I would mix these oils in a roller bottle. So this is very easy to apply for kids. It's ready-made. You can just mix your thieves with some lemon and frankincense and some carrier oil. Carrier oil would be any fatty oil like coconut oil or olive oil or V6 oil from Young Living. Just mix them together in a bottle, put a roller top on, and under her feet. I put it on under her feet every single day to support her throughout this time. And it helps us a lot. Now, when she is going through something, we would increase the frequency. So if she's not going through anything for maintenance, we would just do it once or twice a day. But when we feel like she is going through something, we are gonna increase this to like every few hours or something like that, so that it continuously supports her body, her immunity, to get through whatever she needs to go through to get better as soon as she can. And it works like wonders. So what happens with her, that first day of applying it, we wouldn't feel like it's doing much, but then second and third day we will see the like overnight difference in her. So if you start doing this and you don't see right away any changes, stick to it for a day or two, and you will see it will happen. It will help definitely. So that's what with the thieves. And thieves is the superstar. You probably heard me say it like 100 times. Another one that is must have for us is this Ningxia red. This Ningxia red is packed full of all the antioxidants and trace minerals and nutrition that it has antioxidants level of, I forgot the number, but it is pretty high. It is equivalent, just half of this is equivalent to a few cups of blueberries. So it's like really potent. This little packet packs a punch. So I give half of it to my daughter and half of it I take it, and my husband takes half of it, and we take like 1 ounce. So that would be 1 ounce every single day to support and combat those free radicals. But when we are feeling under the weather, we up this, like we take this like couple of times a day, maybe full packet or half packet, but we increase the intake of this, and it does amazing things for us. So these two things are like must have in our household: thieves and Ningxia red. So other things to support. So we don't go to the point where we need to support the sinuses, but it can happen. I mean, sometimes it does happen. So at that time, what we do, we use Raven. This also comes in the kit. So this Raven has Ravensara and I think eucalyptus in it. So it opens up the airways. So you can steam, make a steam water and just put a single drop of this Raven oil in it and just do that steam inhaling, and it would clear out everything, all the airways and just make you breathe better. We diffuse this continuously. Whenever my daughter feels stuffed up a little bit, we start diffusing this all through the night, so that she gets that breathing support throughout the night. Also, a couple of drops on her pillow, that also helps a lot. So this is one of those things. Then I make a rub with it, chest rub. So again, mix do 50-50 of this, 50% of this oil with 50% of other carrier oil, and you can just put a roller top on it and make a chest rub. Put it on the chest, back, around the nose, and just opens up everything so amazingly. So it works wonders. So that's the third thing. Now, other supporting oils for this are peppermint. It also helps, like a nice warm cup of tea with peppermint in it. It's gonna open up all the airways and make you feel great. Then if you have tummy trouble, digest. Citrus fresh is another great one. It's similar to lemon because it is citrusy, and it has a lot of citrus oils blend in it, so it works great for supporting our immune system. So doing all of this are something that we do at as the first line of defense to the whenever we feel under the weather, and it has worked more than 99% of the time, knock on wood. So I just wanted to share those tips with you. And one last thing, that you want to have your and your little one's hands sanitized, don't want to spray those germs. So for that, you want to use hand sanitizer, but you do not want to use the ones that are full of chemicals and toxins that are not like being helpful, or even making bacteria resistant to those things. So this is 100% plant-based, and we love this one because not only it kills the germs, but it also is infused with peppermint and thieves. So we are getting that we are getting it inside our bodies, and it's helping us with the immunity support at the same time. So it's like, it's healthy for us to do this. So that's one more thing I wanted to add. We do a ton of things. Of course, we have detoxed our entire house from those toxic, harmful, chemical-filled cleaning supplies, skincare, makeup, personal care products. We have ditched all of it with Young Living's plant-based and good for us products. Then we drink lots of water, we do exercise, we get enough sleep. Of course, we need all these things, and eating right is so important too. So those things are so important. But on top of that, we can use this gift of nature and just experience this amazing health that is we meant to have, and just stay healthy and happy and have fun with our kids. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment, and I'll try my best to answer with the best of my knowledge. So thank you so much once again, and have a great day. Bye bye.